Good morning to all of you. Keep learning because knowledge is the key to power, goes a Polish proverb. I welcome you all to the introduction session of Special Induction Program 2020 of St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering, Chungangadai. Now I invite Dr. M. Felix Nesmabel, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mathematics, to formally welcome you all.
Mic off here.
Good morning to all. I deem it a privilege to extend a warm words of welcome on this great occasion. First of all, let me praise and thank our God Almighty for blessing us with a new day and giving me an opportunity to be amidst you to welcome you all for the special induction program 2020 to 2021. Now, let me welcome our father, correspondent, Reverend Dr. M. Maria William, a man of great inspiration and a backbone to our institution. On behalf of everyone present here, I welcome you, Father. Next, let me welcome our dear principal, Dr. J. Mageswaran, who shows keen interest in the growth of staff and students. On behalf of everyone present here, I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome our bursar, Reverend Father M. Francis Xavier, who always motivates staff and students in all their endeavors. On behalf of everyone present here, I welcome you, Father. Next, let me welcome the first year coordinator, Dr. T.M. Chandaljagan, who strives hard to bring the best in whatever activities he engages in. On behalf of everyone present here, I welcome you, sir, all the HODs and staff of Humanities and Sciences department who really shape the students technically to become professionals. On behalf of everyone present here, I welcome you all. Finally, I would like to welcome our dear student, our new entrants who start college with a lot of dreams. On behalf of everyone present here, I welcome you all. One and all, I welcome you all to the special induction program 2020 to 21. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your warm words of welcome. Now I request our dear principal, Dr. J. Mageswaran, to deliver his presidential address.
Dr. Sandil Jagan, coordinator of first year UG. Dear faculty members, my dear students, good morning. As per the guidelines of All India Council for Technical Education, New Delhi, and Anna University, Chennai, for all first year students, we are commencing the students induction program today. First of all, I congratulate the freshers and their parents for choosing St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering through counseling and management quota for pursuing engineering degree. Really, it's our duty and responsibility to fulfill your dreams. Okay. Before the start of the regular classes, we are planning and conducting the students induction program. Why? Now, you all come across a transition from school to college, from the school environment to the college environment. So in order to adjust as well as feel comfortable to the new environment, this program is being organized. And in your 12th standard, your main focus, your main concentration on studies is to decide, to choose your higher studies. Whereas the college studies, it's going to decide your career. And up to 12th standard, you are studying the portions in the various subjects and reproducing the same in the examinations. Maximum, the level you have followed in your up to your +2 is the remembering level. Whereas in the college, you are going to understand the concepts of the various courses and the application of their courses in the respective domain. And here, no portion is important, unimportant. You are going to prepare for your examinations syllabus oriented. So here you are going to follow the levels of remembering, understanding, and applying. And during your final year, at the time of taking up the projects, that analyzing level therefore, these college studies, we can't go with the remembrance level only. you can go for the higher order thinking skills also. So this is the first objective. I mean, in the college, what you are going to learn. That's why it's saying that up to school, you are studying. Whereas in the higher educational institutions, you are learning. Okay, so this is the first subject. So to bridge the gap between the school and the college, and in the college studies, what is the expectations? Then the next objective of this students induction program, to inculcate the culture of the institution where you are going to take up your higher education. See, in first year, some 400 plus students are now on roll. And you are from more than 150 plus schools located in Kanyakumari district, Chittoor district, Tirunelveli district, and a few students from Kerala also. Therefore, you are all from different background for several reasons. It can be due to its broad name. You come to know about this college from your relatives or friends or well-wishers. Then regarding the quality initiatives for imparting the quality education, we got the accreditation from NAC, UGC, NBA, AICTE, UGC recognition, and so on. And due to the maintaining high discipline, or can be due to the faculty members. Here 150 plus faculty members are there, having good number of years of experience with a high qualification, dedicated faculty members. More than 60% of the faculty members are PhD holders, or can be due to the all-round development. We are not only focusing on the academic, we aim at the all-round personality development of the students. We are trying to mold our students with good academics, imparting skills in co-curricular, extracurricular, and so on. Or can be due to good placements. Every year about some 40 plus reputed as well as renowned companies are coming here and recruiting the students. More than 90% of the eligible students, they are getting the placement of offers every year from the reputed institutions. Therefore, in these, based on few parameters, you have chosen our institution for pursuing your engineering degree. Therefore, for our achievements, our culture, our systems, what we are following here. Therefore, in order to know about the culture of our institution with freshers, we are organizing this students induction program, and the coordinator of first year, he will brief about the regulations, regarding the teaching faculty members, regarding what are all our academic activities, then beyond the academic activities, what we are focusing to improve the co-curricular skills, extracurricular skills, activities. Then in order to prepare our students for placement, what are all the activities we are undertaking even from first year? And our aim, our objective, the 100% pass percentage, on having faith on us, on having faith on our institutions. Your parents, they have admitted their wards in our institution, that at the end of the program, the students will come with flying colors. Therefore, it is our ambition to make all our students to go with good percentage of marks in their academics. And also, another objective, at the end of the final year, all of our students must have a placement offer from a good company with a good salary. So in this way, we are motivating our students, we are encouraging our students, we are planning our activities. And also, in addition to academics, in addition to imparting the necessary pre-placement training, our aim is to mold our students with the necessary skills. Either it may be the co-curricular skills. That's why from each department we are having a technical association, the students' chapters of professional societies. Then the extracurricular activities. We are having a lot of clubs like NSS, NCC, YRC, and so on. In order to inculcate the service-minded among the students to involve in the social activities also. So our ultimate aim is the all-round personality development of our students. Therefore, at this juncture, I request all the students to set your target as well as goals, that to secure very good percentage of marks in your academics, as well as while going out of the college, you should have a good placement offer from a good company with good salary. And if we look at the today's scenario, what the companies are expecting, the companies are not only expecting the good percentage of marks from the students, they are expecting the skills, skill-based engineers. That's why in many companies, their increment or promotion is based on the performance. That's why we are having a lot of programs from the technical associations, from the students' chapters of professional societies, clubs, and so on. Therefore, while completing the degree, each and every one of our students should have excellent knowledge as well as skills in the area of his or her study. Okay? And whether it is enough? No. In addition, each student must have the broad understanding of the society. He or she should have the good responsibility as an engineer. As an engineer, what is my responsibility? Then a citizen, a good citizen, as a good citizen, what is my responsibility? Above all, as a human being, as a human body, what is the responsibility? In order to inculcate that responsibility towards oneself, one's family, and above all, society as well as the country. Hence, along with the curriculum, we are imparting the life skills program, the motivational program, the value education program, and so on. And finally, I want to share the vision of our institution. The vision of our institution to be an institution of eminence, of optimal human development, excellent engineering education, and pioneering research towards developing a technically empowered humane society. To be an institution of eminence. See, you heard about IITs, NITs, IISc, and so on. Those institutions are named as the Institution of Eminence by the central government. Therefore, our aim is also to become an institution of eminence. And our primary objective, human development and excellent engineering education. We are imparting the quality technical education, the excellent engineering education, and the pioneering research. As I told, more than 60% of the faculty members are PhD holders, and our institution, in almost all the departments, they are the approved research centers of Anna University, and many scholars are doing research in full-time mode as well as the part-time mode. And we wish to inculcate the research habits among the students also. Even some batches of students for their research, they are getting financial assistance from Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology, IIT Bombay, and so on. So ultimately, our vision is developing a technically empowered human society. So developing the society, that too technically empowered, being the technical. We are aiming at developing a technically empowered human society. And also our quality policy is attaining global eminence. We are not aiming at a state level or national level. Attaining the global eminence by achieving the excellence in all that we do, all our activities, in life, or in education, or in service. So this is the vision of our institution as well as the quality policy of our institution. And my dear students, our institution has good infrastructural facilities, excellent faculty members, excellent support services. So here the facilities created in this institution for the students are on par with the institutions of national eminence. And here we are marching towards creating the centers of excellence in various domains and so on. And here in our college, we have a good learning environment for the students. And we are trying and succeeding in transforming our students into good engineers and citizens of our country while going out. With this, we have designed our students induction program for this week, Monday to Friday, daily 3 periods, 10 to 1, which covers the communication skills, motivational skills regarding the fundamentals of computer programming and the fundamentals of physics as well as engineering chemistry. So engineering, it is the application of science. We are going to utilize the concepts as well as the applications of mathematics, physics and chemistry. Therefore, in this induction program, we are going to inform you about the role of mathematics, physics, chemistry in engineering. Then the communication skills necessary, needed, which is the need of the hour today. And we are planning to start the regular classes from next week. Therefore, I request the students to attend all the classes we are planning in this students induction program. And our faculty members, they are ready to share their experiences with you. Therefore, utilize the opportunities. Due to this pandemic situation, we are unable to meet, we are unable to conduct the physical classes or campus classes. Therefore, till the clear instructions from the government, we are online classes. The students, without missing even a single class, you attend and get benefited. With this, I wish the students induction program organized by the St. Xavier's Catholic College of Engineering to be a successful one. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for your motivational words. Now I invite Dr. T.M. Chendaljigan, the first year coordinator, to brief you about this special induction program.
Presenting now, now portal and now presenting now. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Very good good morning to one and all present here. I would like to present something about the student induction program, which is held on today, right? Actually, our college is accredited with NAC A grade, and the UG programs ECE, EEE, and Mechanical is accredited by NPA. I am Senthil Jagan, first year coordinator. I welcome you all for the induction program and for the starting of this academic year 2020-2021. About our department, about our department, humanities and science department is a blend of English, mathematics, physics, and chemistry. It is the basics for all disciplines of engineering study, right? So we have a team of well experienced, competent, and dynamic staff will steer the budding engineers like you with fundamental concepts. The department is uh, instrumental in nourishing the young future engineers with soft skills, communication skills, and overall formation of you. The department plays a vital role as mentor for counseling the students towards enriching them to enhance and excel with good academic performance, right? We have the different kind of extracurricular activities. Say, for example, NSS, NCC, ORC, and NSO activities enhanced, and the social bonding is social bonding between the institution and society will be provided through this organizations, right? So the first year students can join any one of the event: NSS, NCC, ORC, and NSO, right? The vision of our humanities and science department is to serve as a forum for enriching the knowledge of students in humanities and science arena to excel in engineering education that would bridge technology and society. This is our vision. Next, our mission is the Department of Humanities and Science seeks to lay a strong foundation in basic sciences and basic engineering. Besides, developing competency in language skills and also to mold the freshers into wholesome personalities through enriching and motivational programs like leadership training, personality development, value education, and other things, and thereby assisting them to realize their inner potential and their life. What are the objectives of our department is, first objective is to develop the students knowledge in basic sciences like mathematical knowledge, then where the physics is applied, and what are the importance of chemistry, then communication skills, etc., right? Then next, the second objective is to lay the foundation for the engineering profession. The third objective of the HNS department is to sharpen the soft and communication skills of the beginners or learners of our college. And the fourth objective is to inculcate the moral values like professional ethics, human values, and societal attachment, right? With the social concern among the students, right? This is our college administration. This is our correspondent, Reverend Father Dr. M. Maria William. He is our backbone of our college, right? Second, our beloved principal, Dr. G. Mageshwaran. He is a man of innovation and enrichment, right? And the third one is Reverend Father Francis Xavier. He is our bursar, right? Then our faculty, we have the very qualified and well knowledge persons, right? The total number of the faculty in our H&S department is 25. Among these 25, English belongs to 4 faculties, physics department belongs to 5 faculties, chemistry have the 5 number of faculties, and mathematics total 10 faculties, right? Apart from that, non-teaching staffs are there, skilled assistant 4 and supporting staff 1. Kindly note that among the 25 faculty, total number of doctoral holders in that is 15, right? Such a wonderful and such a qualified persons, qualified faculties we have, right? And this is our head of the departments, right? We have 4 department. One is physics, and another one is chemistry. The third one is mathematics, and fourth one is English. So the physics professor, Dr. Yesama Joseph Ramesh, he is acting as the head of the department of physics. He has 22 years of experience in our institution, right? Next to that, Dr. L. Mary Florida, she is a associate professor in mathematics, and he has vast knowledge. She has 15 years of experience in our institution. The third one, Dr. V. Srija, assistant professor of chemistry. She is having 15 years of experience in this institution. The fourth one, English department head of the HOD of English, Miss Dasnevi Silavarasi ma'am. She has 12 years of experience in this institute. About the faculty profile in English, there are 4 faculties. Dr. R. James Ligarius, a professor in English, he has 25 years of experience in and around our institute. Then Mary Vanaja ma'am, she has 15 years of experience and one of the more senior faculty in our institute. And Dr. M. Menu, ma'am is working as an assistant professor in English. She has 12 years of experience in this institute. And the last one we already discussed. The faculty profile for the physics department, already we know the Dr. Joseph Ramesh, he is our physics HOD. And next to that, senior professor, Dr. S. Edwin Gladson, associate professor of physics. He has 22 years of experience. Right from the beginning of the college, he is here and he has well potential. And next, Dr. N. Sheen Kumar, assistant professor of physics. He has 14 years of experience in this institute, right? Then Amala Pratibha Janet, professor in physics, assistant professor in physics. She also has 14 years of experience in our institute. Dr. A. Ludwin Felsi, she has 7 years of experience in this institute. She is working as an assistant professor in physics department. Then about the faculty profile in chemistry, Dr. V. Srija already we discussed. She is our chemistry HOD. Next to that, Dr. A. Sugasini, ma'am. She is working as assistant professor in chemistry, and she has 12 years of experience in our institution. Similar next is Mary Sheila. She is working as assistant professor in chemistry, and she has 7 years of experience in our institute. Then Dr. A.M. Alice Margaret, she is working as a assistant professor in chemistry department, and she has 7 years of experience in our institute. And Miss Anuja ma'am, she is working as a assistant professor in chemistry. She has 7 years of experience in our institution. This is the faculties in the mathematics. Next to that, Dr. D. Mary Metalin. She is 16 years of experience in our institute. And next to that, Dr. M. Felix Ness Mabel, 12 years of experience in this institute. And she is also the faculty advisor of our department. Then Miss T. Bergin Mahila, 12 years of experience in our institute. Dr. Vijimon Mani, 12 years of experience in our institute. Then P. Adin Shaini ma'am, she is also have 12 years of experience in our institute. Then Mr. L. Luke, 10 years of experience in this institute. Then Miss Sophia ma'am, 7 years of experience in our institution. Miss Sahaya Alexin Idal, ma'am have 7 years of experience in our institute. And Miss Asha Alice, her photo is missing actually right now. She has 12 years of experience in our institution. The name of the skilled assistants are Miss M. Sindhu, Miss R. Ajida ma'am, Miss G. Maria Sophia ma'am, and Miss Y. Jesus Felsi ma'am, right? Our attender name is Mr. P. R.O.K. Sebus. Y induction, right? actually already from the principal he gave more about the student induction program. Okay, so I just share a little few words about this induction, right? Actually the induction means it is also called as orientation, right? It is a process through which a new student like you is introduced to learn the engineering course, because you are coming to learn the engineering course, you know. So to learn the engineering course and about this organization also, right? So it is a technique by which a new student is rehabilitated, or their character is changed into his surroundings and introduced to the practices and rules and regulations and the purpose of the institution. This is the purpose of induction program, right? Okay. Why we go for the induction program means AICTE and Anna University approved a package of measures for improving the quality of technical education in this country. So it was decided that every student on admission, we shall put through a mandatory induction program to enforce the fundamental concepts and strengthen the language skills required for the technical education, right? So the induction program is to offered right at the commencement of the first year. So the first year is the right time for giving the induction program, so that we are conducting the student induction program 2020. Okay, so the classes will be begin only after the student induction program is over. The main purpose behind this initiative is to make the students feel comfortable in their new environment and set a healthy daily routine. That's all, right? So the student induction program helps to create the bonding in batches as well as between the faculty as well as the students. The students can learn professional ethics, human values for social empowerment, right? As this mandatory induction program for students has been designed, right? What are the major attributes, or what are the major qualities we need to increase the through the student induction program, right? There are 12 graduate attributes for the BE or BTech engineering program, right? One is engineering knowledge, the second one is problem analysis, third one is conduct the investigation of complex problems, the fourth one is modern tool usage, then engineer with society, then environment and sustainability, then ethics, then individual and teamwork, communication, project management and finance. The finally the PO12, the program objective, right? The program objective 12 is the lifelong learning, right? These 12 attributes are very called as graduate attributes. These 12 attributes are very important for a uh, graduate engineering student, right? So for improving these graduate attributes, we are conducting the student induction program, right? This is about the duration as well as curriculum of student induction program. Actually we are conducting the student induction program 9/11/2020 to 13/11/2020 for all the students, right? Already the management quota students, we are conducting 3 weeks induction program. That's why we are just conducting 1 week induction program for all the other students. So the curriculum for the student induction program is communication skill. Totally we have 3 classes. Engineering mathematics we have 3 classes. Introduction to computer technology 2 class, then fundamentals of engineering physics 2 classes, fundamentals of engineering chemistry 2 classes. For the value education, for learning the ethical things, we arranged 1 class. Personality development, which was given by which will be given by our principal, 1 class. And now the introductory track is going on, right? So total we have 15 classes. Okay. So what are the various outcomes from student induction program, right? So you can able to remove your fears after attending this program. Then in the induction program, students train based on the universal human values and embodying holistic education, right? And you will get a larger vision of your life, right? And it also helps new students to adjust and feel comfortable in the new environment, right? Inculcate them to ethical values like ethos and culture of this institution, right? Then induction program also help the students to build bonds with other students and faculty members, and expose them to sense of large purpose of self-explanation, right? Finally, you can create a favorable impression of the organization and education, right? These all are about the program, right? So thank you for the patient listening. Due to some technical issue, the program was a little bit delayed, right? I would like to thank all the staff members and uh, parents and students like you, right? So I would like to thank all of you once again, right? So just you will take 5 minutes break, right? And after that you have to join your class, right? So thank you for the patient listening. Thank you once again. Have a peaceful connect with Saint Xavierans. Okay, thank you so much.
Tata sir, bye.
இது என்ன பண்ணிட்டேன்?